Welcome to my channel. This is Ryan Lang, MVP. And when I make these videos, they're not geared towards anybody. They're not talking about my life. They're not even talking about other people's life. These are things that are just happening. So my videos aren't geared towards anybody in specific. It's just an opinion of mine. Let's just say it's more like philosophizing. I'm not a philosopher, but I philosophize, or as Jamaican we say, walla reasoning. Keep watching the video to the end and you'll learn more. Good day everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Ryan Lang, MVP, and in today's video we're going to talk about the secret weapon that is destroying most relationships. The secret that is destroying most relationships is pornography, and this video is for both man and woman. When a person watches pornography, it's a fantasy. So whatever they see in that fantasy and they get that quick fix, whether a woman masturbate or a man masturbate and they get off. Sometimes they bring that into their relationship, or they cannot get a kick without watching porn. Like, lots of men struggle with these things by wasting their energy by masturbation too much, and then they cannot function in life, or they give away the little energy that they have to build their wealth and to also take care of their significant other. Now, a woman will watch a pornography and think that what's happening on the porn, that's how it's supposed to be in real life. No, intimacy is not supposed to be like that. The fantasy that you see on the porn, when that gets bored, you want more. So leave pornography out of your love life, because whatever they do in the porn, those guys are professional. They practice over and over. They actually get paid for that stuff. So they're going to do it like they're enjoying it. It's a job for those guys. Some people like to have sex and they get paid for it. So that fantasy, or, that unrealistically large things that you see on there, the average guy is not like that. They don't have this big thing that everybody wants or everybody fantasize about. I mean, is it okay for someone to have like a sex toy inside, the bedroom? I don't think so. Like, why would you need one when you have somebody already? That's a big disrespect to whoever has their wife having a toy in there with them, because she's going to be like, I can go get it off on my own. So why would she need a husband? What, for just a companion? Go get a dog for a companion, because that's what most single women do when they're tired of themselves. They go get a dog. I mean, go get a cat. Oh man, I'm going in hard today. But seriously, gentlemen, the secret weapon that's destroying most marriages and most relationships is pornography. Whatever you see these guys do on the porn, do not try to be a porn star, because you're not made like that. I mean, some people do it when they're younger. Some people do it when they're older. Just don't do it. It's a waste of energy. And it's a waste of time to live in a fantasy world. You see how fixated people are on what they see, and they take it in, and I mean, they get a kick out of it, or they get that dopamine rush and they think that they are a porn star. Pornography destroy marriages. Pornography destroy relationship. Like, if you cannot communicate properly, you're going to always have, a bump in your relationship, because you won't know how to vibe, on an intimacy level. And when talking to your significant other about things like this, just take the time and choose good words. You don't, go watch a porn and then expect that person to be a porn star. That's not happening. I mean, there are guys that think they have to break their lover's back and break their own at the same time just to prove a point. You don't have to do any of that. The person that comes first in any race wins. Do not waste out your energy, gentlemen. Conserve your energy until that time comes. We're put here to reprocreate, not to waste our energy. Ladies, you want a porn star? I don't know. You're not going to get it all. I mean, it's pretty hard to find it in one package, Somebody that has the money you're looking for, the character you're looking for in a porn star. You see, people forget that you don't please other people. You just grow with them. You can try, but can you even please your own self? Are you pleased with yourself? That's the first question you're supposed to ask yourself. Are you pleased with yourself? Do you love yourself? So the secret weapon that is destroying a lot of men is pornography. Don't watch all these things and think that you're a porn star. So let me break the bubble. You are not a porn star. Stop living in a fantasy world. Try and be more realistic, in the things you do. Whenever you find a woman as well, make sure that she's not watching porn, because that's inviting infidelity within your relationship. Because they're going to want threesome, twosomes, all sorts of stuff that they see in these fantasies. What happens when fantasy is not enough, or looking at the screen, masturbation is not enough? They're going to want something else. Women always want more anyways. They're greedy like that. Men sometimes aren't satisfied. I was doing some research and I stumbled up on that 70% of women aren't satisfied and they fake it. So they're liars. They're pathological liars. 70%. I don't know who does these studies, but these are well-educated people that does a poll. And it's shocking. Like 70% of women aren't pleased. So they're like faking it. They're doing all this stuff. Obviously, they're faking it sometimes because they're emotionally imbalanced anyways. Like, who cares? You cannot please everybody. Can you please yourself? To a certain extent. Don't indulge in these things, gentlemen. Don't masturbate. Don't waste the energy. It's a waste of time. It's not paying you. All it is instant gratification. Try and go on the internet and get instant gratification all the time. What happens when that's not enough? You're going to want a real thing. So don't let the dopamine in your brain fool you when you're out there, trying to get a kick. Make sure you're doing things to grow within your life. And it starts with here. The mind controls everything, including the body. Don't let the fire stick get out of control, gentlemen. And ladies, stop watching porn thinking that you can use these things and use the cookie to control man. It does not work. You have to communicate. As much as you share, you communicate. Don't come expecting anything. There's no handout when it comes to intimacy. It's supposed to be a togetherness. So when you're out here thinking that you're a porn star, lady, you're not. Gentlemen, don't try and be any porn star. It's a fantasy. So people, stop living in the fantasy world and do not let porn destroy your life, especially men. Don't waste your energy. It's not worth it. How much more are you going to masturbate for? How much more other people fantasy you're going to live in? Why would you whack off to somebody else doing their thing? What happened to you doing your thing? Yeah, I'm talking to you, gentlemen. Make sure you're doing your thing. Ladies, make sure you hold your man accountable. Do not invite a next woman, whether on a screen, on a phone, it doesn't matter, into your life. Fellas, don't invite no next man into your life either, because that's exactly what you guys are doing when you're out here watching this fantasy and thinking that you're like that person. No, you're not. After a while, when reality kicks in, you will learn. And perhaps it's too late. You have to remember, most of these porn stars, they're professional. They get paid. Sometimes, ladies, when you see movies too, don't try to react to stuff you see in a movie in your real life. Because what you see in the movie, it's scripted. Those guys are getting paid. They're going to write a dramatic scene to make sure you're brainwashed. So don't get brainwashed by some of these writers because they pick on your emotion because you're weak. Try and live your own life. Try and make your own decision. Make sure you're doing the right thing in order to get what you want. The best thing I could say is just have wisdom and don't invite any sin into your life. Don't entertain any form of sin or folly play into your life because the world's already upside down. Make sure you have your thing together. Like, we're rolling through 2021 and I've never seen nothing like this in this day and age. We're going through a hard time and it's so easy to get hooked in. It's so easy to get distracted. Like, Do not let porn take over your life. So many people don't communicate properly already, and the only way they talk is through sex. Is it okay to have angry sex? No. Is it okay to have makeup sex? Probably. I mean, when people hear I'm talking about sex, some don't like it. If you don't like it, you can go watch the next channel. Because the reality of the matter is we're all created through sex. So when I talk about these things, it will reach your right ears. This is Ryan Lang, the most valuable person, and thanks for watching.